Hello, hello, Shane Renee, and I am giving y'all the energy update for today. All right, we do have a full moon in Aquarius today, August 1st. All right, y'all, if you know anything about full moons, you know that full moons are for releasing, new moons are for setting intentions. Let's talk about the themes of this full moon because it is in the sign of Aquarius. So, and things that are going to be coming up or being highlighted at this time, the things that you need to release or let go, are things that are outdated. Okay, so a lot of you may be facing outdated belief systems, not only with like religion or spiritual beliefs, but outdated beliefs you may have about society, about what you think a wife should be, what you think a husband should be, what do you think a relationship look like. A lot of you will be reevaluating like what you've always wanted in a relationship, stuff like that, because you probably walk around and you have this idea of what a healthy relation looks like to you, or what you think you want in love, and it just may be outdated. It may be based on old ideals. You'll be A lot of people will be looking at their belief systems around money. Maybe there's something you always thought you wanted to do, and now maybe that's changing, or maybe what it is you want to do looks different than what you thought it did. So, outdated goals. A lot of people hold on to goals, and they, for the sake of because I gotta reach it, I set the goal. Well, what if the goal that you set years ago doesn't resonate with you anymore? So, things like that. So Aquarius is influenced by Uranus. That's one of its ruling planets. And so you might notice that seemingly things happen out of nowhere during this time. You might have sudden outbursts. You could find out sudden information. Just things just like drastically change, like out of nowhere. And it doesn't have to be necessarily negative. It can also be positive. But you'll find yourself probably thinking a lot more about the future, right? And what you want to accomplish in the future. A lot of you may start to embrace more futuristic ideas. Like right now, everybody's talking about aliens. That's very much like Aquarian themes. So you might decide that you believe when you didn't, or maybe your thoughts about what aliens actually are change. You may decide that you want to use, AI for your business, or just, more futuristic ideas. So I'm going to pull a couple cards for the full moon as a collective message. And I may start doing these videos every time the moon changes signs, which is every 2 to 3 days. So we'll just see what the feedback on this video is, and we'll see how it goes. All right, you can check the description box below for anything else you need to know about me. All right, so let's see. Let's get a collective message for the full moon in Aquarius. What do we have? Also, another thing that I forgot to mention about the full moon in Aquarius, it can cause rebellion. So rebellion can sometimes be a good thing, like if you've been letting other people's opinions and structures and traditions hold you back too long. But be careful with how you rebel. So I was talking about that Uranus energy, that sudden change. So we do have the Three of Pentacles. So I do feel like for some of you, like maybe you wanted to do everything on your own before, and during this full moon, you start to realize that having a team or having some sort of collaboration can be beneficial to you. Some of you are going to be learning something from somebody during this full moon that you didn't know before. Some of you could be teaching somebody something. Okay, what else? We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So somebody's going to realize that their fantasy, their dream, or whatever they thought their happy ending was, is no longer that. This could be in the form of you realizing this is no longer what you want, or you could see through the illusion of what you thought was going to be your fairy tale ending, and it's not. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, something that you maybe been trying to make work for a long time. Maybe a skill you've been trying to learn, a practice that you put in place because other people were doing it, or somebody told you that you should, or even working on a relationship or some sort of job. I get a lot of you are going to be realizing that your work or your career is not what you wanted, or it's no longer what you want. And then we have the Magician, and this could be relationships too. The Magician, I see someone's manifestations coming to light, coming to fruition. But the thing about it is that I feel like it's going to come in an unexpected way. So I'm strongly getting somebody losing a job, or giving up, or losing a relationship because you've maybe been manifesting, this certain type of love you want, or manifesting this certain type of money you want. And in order for that to happen, I feel like there's going to be a replacement of something else here. All right, that's your energy update.